All right, listen up. Imagine being the most feared magic emperor on the entire continent, only to get betrayed and killed by your own student. Talk about a total nightmare, right? But that's where the story really begins. Our boy gets a second chance, reincarnated into the body of a lowly servant. Now he's about to use his emperor-level brain to play these fools like a fiddle. So, fresh off his reincarnation, what's the first thing our boy does? Go sightseeing? Nah. He locks himself in a room to practice a seriously dark art called the Bloody Baby. And yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like, a ritual that requires a whole lot of blood. He's not messing around. But this high-level technique is way too much for his current weak body. He's losing blood fast, about to pass out. With no other choice, he eyes a vial of fairy blood. It's his one and only shot. He knows if he backs down now, it's game over for good. Full send mode activated. His body is at its absolute limit, his very soul on the brink of shattering. And that's when the inner demons start whispering, telling him to just give up. But what pushes him forward is the one thing he can never forget: the ultimate betrayal. We flash back to his past life. Look at the sheer power, the magic emperor in all his glory, only to be cornered by his own disciples demanding his most precious treasure. And the one leading them, his favorite student, has the nerve to kneel and beg for forgiveness. The rage from that memory is palpable, and that burning rage is exactly the fuel he needs. Back in the present, he channels all that anger and pain. You all want me dead? But I'm not dead yet. He's not just surviving this ritual. He's conquering it, reaffirming his identity with a roar. I am the magic emperor. Now fully back in control, he's not just surviving, he's dominating. He unleashes his power, screaming, I have to get it back. Destroy it. He's not just cultivating a new power. He's literally conquering his inner demons. With a final roar, he drops his blood onto the artifact, fully activating the heavenly demon transformation technique. Look at that energy explosion. Now, that's the kind of power an emperor should wield. He did it. Not only did he break through, but he actually refined his inner demon into his own power, the Bloody Baby. Look at this little guy. He's basically our boy's new demonic sidekick. With his new power secured, our boy is practically glowing with confidence. With the Bloody Baby in his arsenal, he's already plotting his next dozen moves. The Demon Emperor's comeback tour is officially underway. 10 days later, our boy finally emerges. And who's been waiting for him? Old Pang, who's been standing guard this whole time. He thinks Shuifan was just worried about him getting disturbed. My guy, you have no idea what kind of monster you were protecting. Old Pang is a good dude, genuinely concerned, but our boy is the Demon Emperor. He's not here for small talk. He shuts down the questions real quick and tells him it's time to go see the young miss. Arriving at the magnificent Luo residence, our boy gets a little sentimental. Unconditional trust. That's something the old Magic Emperor never experienced. But hey, he's here now, and he's about to turn this fallen family into an empire. But of course, they immediately get stopped by some arrogant guards. And to make things worse, Old Pang introduces our boy as the Luo family's new housekeeper. You can literally see the moment his soul leaves his body. The Demon Emperor, a housekeeper? The absolute disrespect. These guards are on a serious power trip, treating them like scammers off the street. Just as Pang is about to lose his cool, our boy pulls him back. He's calm, calculating. You know he's about to do something savage. Our boy reads the situation instantly. The attitude of the servants reflects the master. This Kai family? They can't be trusted. Looks like they've been plotting against the Luo family for a while. This is getting interesting. And just as he suspected, they find the Luo siblings being kept in a rundown shack. The absolute disrespect. Pang is furious, but look at our boy's eyes. They've gone ice cold. Someone's about to have a very bad day. The young master of the Luo family spills the beans immediately. His sister, the young miss, was summoned by the head of the Kai family to cancel their marriage engagement. Classic move, kicking them while they're down. Real classy. The moment he hears how the Kai family is bullying them, the heart demon's influence kicks in, and our boy is seeing red. His logical brain knows this isn't his problem, but the original owner's lingering emotions are taking over. He can't just stand by. They arrive just in time to see the young miss getting publicly humiliated by her ex-fiancé and his new girl. The dude has the gall to say we have nothing to do with each other, right to her face. What a scumbag. The new girl is laying it on thick, just rubbing salt in the wound. Meanwhile, the young miss is trying to appeal to their shared history, begging for help. It's painful to watch. This guy is so whipped he can't even think for himself. The young miss is still pleading with him, but his new girlfriend has had enough. She straight up attacks her, sending her flying with a single slap. The nerve on this woman is unbelievable. And she's not done yet. She warns the young miss to stay away from her man. And the spineless fiancé? He gets on his knees and swears she's the only one for him, calling every other woman trash. I think I'm gonna be sick. Just as this trash couple is enjoying their little power trip, our boy finally makes his move. How dare you mess with MY lady? He roars, appearing in front of the young miss like a flash. The protective vibe is off the charts. The other lackeys see our boy step up and just assume he's some other nobody they can push around. Little do they know, they're not talking to a servant. They're talking to a reincarnated ancient monster. Damn, that heart demon. It's a double-edged sword. It's forcing him to feel the pain and humiliation of the Luo family. He's cursing it, but seeing the young miss get bullied is stirring up emotions he can't control. His past life's cold logic is fighting a losing battle here. Despite his inner conflict, our boy grabs the young miss and decides to just walk away. The power move is real. But of course, the trash couple isn't having it. They chase after him, yelling, "You think you can go after hitting us?" This chick is unbelievably arrogant. She tells them that if the young miss kneels and kowtows 3 times, she'll let them go. Excuse me? You want the demon emperor to kneel? Lady, you're playing with fire you cannot comprehend. Our boy has had enough. He instantly switches into demon emperor mode. The look in his eyes changes, his aura explodes, and he one-shots her lackeys without even breaking a sweat. Absolute domination. The arrogant girl from before is now on the ground, bleeding and completely stunned. Our boy is looking at her like she's already dead. Seeing his meal ticket get wrecked, the scumbag fiancé loses his mind and charges into attack. And he gets absolutely wrecked for his troubles. Did he really think that would work? Our boy looks down on them and delivers the coldest line. You want me to kneel? You think you deserve it? Chills. Absolute chills. And right on cue, the big boss appears. The head of the Kai family, the scumbag's father, has arrived. His son, face all busted up, goes crying to daddy. Oh, it's about to go down. The family head tries to intimidate them, but our boy isn't fazed. He takes one look at the guy and instantly calls out his cultivation level. You can see the shock on the old man's face. How can he know my level at a glance? Yeah, you're not dealing with an ordinary kid, buddy. The old man starts getting nervous. He'd heard the Luo family hired a new butler, but he didn't expect some mysterious, unreadable kid. He immediately decides this is not someone he should provoke. Smart move. But the girl he's with isn't so smart. She's got a powerful backer, and she's not afraid to flaunt it, vowing revenge. Meanwhile, the family head is thinking he can't be afraid anymore with his new support. Looks like he's choosing the wrong side. So the Kai family head decides to lay down the law. He gives our boy 2 choices, fight or die. He thinks he's got them cornered, but he has absolutely no idea he's provoking a sleeping dragon. And how does our boy respond to a death threat? He smiles. Then I'll start first, he yells and charges. The family head launches a panic counterattack, sending him flying. For a second, he actually thinks he won. How naive. Did he really think it would be that easy? While the old man is gloating, our boy reappears with a smirk. I never believe in luck. It's only then that the Kai head looks down and sees his own hand is bleeding. He didn't win. He got played. Now it's our boy's turn to play. He casually warns the old man to be careful, then flicks a blood seal onto his son, causing him immense pain. The family head completely panics and is forced to surrender. Checkmate. With the situation handled, our boy and the Luo siblings make their exit. But as they leave, the others watch, plotting their revenge. The girl he slapped reveals her trump card. She's from one of the 7 imperial families. This just got a whole lot more complicated. The Kai head realizes he let a tiger go free, vowing to eliminate Zhuofan before he becomes a bigger threat. And the girl? She's absolutely furious. He dared to hit my pretty face. Oh, honey, you're about to find out what happens when you mess with the Demon Emperor. Whoa, a blank panel. Did the artist take a coffee break here? All right, whatever. Let's just move on to the next one. Back with the crew, our boy casually brings up the 7 imperial families, and the young miss completely freaks out. The shock on everyone's faces tells you everything. These families are the final bosses of this world. Just a mention of these families is enough to break the young Miss's usual calm composure. And you can't blame her. Compared to these titans, even a number 1 family in their city is nothing but an ant. So here's the lore drop. The 7 families were founded by the ministers who helped establish the empire. They have so much power and territory that they're practically on par with the imperial family itself. To oppose them is to oppose the entire empire. Yeah, the kind of big deal. While everyone else is panicking about accidentally offending one of these god-tier families, our boy is already connecting the dots. He heard that girl shouting her family name earlier. He's not scared. He's strategizing. The young miss insists they have to go and apologize, but our boy shuts that down immediately. It's useless. He's right. When you've offended people this powerful, apologizing is pointless. The only way out is to get stronger. In this crisis, the Luo siblings once again place their absolute faith in our boy. The young master even starts calling him Brother Joie, a far cry from the slave dog insult from before, huh? Funny how a little life-saving changes things. And what's his grand plan to deal with this mess? He decides they're going to visit the Qianlong Pavilion, another one of the 7 families, tomorrow. Everyone is stunned. While they're trying to avoid one family, he wants to walk right into the den of another. His goal? To form an alliance. The shock is real. Form an alliance with one of the 7 imperial families? That's not just bold, it's insane. But for our demon emperor, this is just another Tuesday. The next day, they arrive at the Qianlong Pavilion. And man, even the guards are on another level. You can tell immediately this is one of the 7 families. The power radiating from this place is intense. And, predictably, they get stopped by more arrogant guards. They hear the name Luo family and just scoff. Never heard of you. Get lost. Seriously, do all guards from powerful families attend the same school for jerks? The Luo siblings are getting furious, but our boy remains perfectly calm. He coldly informs the guards, "You don't have the right to decide," and tells them to get their master. The sheer authority in his voice leaves the guards stunned. Just as things are about to get violent, a calm female voice cuts through the tension. A young woman in green robes appears, and, wait a minute, it's the girl our boy met in the city earlier. What a small world. Our boy immediately sees his chance. Playing the part of the humble butler, he introduces himself and says they're just here to sell something. The acting is top-notch, and the girl Long Kue of the Qianlong Pavilion totally buys it. Meanwhile, the 2 idiot guards are whispering in the background, convinced our crew are just poor schmucks. They're already planning to humiliate them when their goods fail inspection. Oh, you sweet summer children, you have no idea who you're dealing with. Long Kue is cool and confident, ready to appraise their item. But the moment our boy unrolls the scroll with the young Mrs. Calligraphy, her jaw hits the floor. The profound artistic conception hidden within the writing is something even an expert like her is shocked to see. After some clever wordplay from our boy, Long Kue realizes he is the true artist. Understanding its immense value, she makes an offer, 1 million spirit stones. The Luo siblings are absolutely floored. 1 million. They've never seen that much money in their lives. Just when they think they've hit the jackpot, our boy scoffs. Only 100,000? The text bubble has a typo. He means 1 million. Miss Long, are you lowballing me? Look at him calling out one of the 7 families. The absolute confidence of the demon emperor